Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing with a bit of colour. So I probably look a little bit weird at the moment. I have done my skin and primed my eyelids, and we're strictly just going to be working on eyeshadow today. So I saw Emma Rectangle, I saw her video where she did 3 ways to wear colour on your eyes, which I really liked the idea behind, because I have really been getting into wearing colour out of the house. Obviously at the moment we can't leave the house, but I'm wearing colour a lot more on the daily because I've been experimenting a little bit more with my hair. I feel like I've been a little bit more confident to wear colour out of the house, and I've actually found there's some really easy ways which you can wear colour out of the house without it looking too much. So what I wanted to do is create 3 eye looks today which are really easy. I didn't want them to be really intricate because most of the time on a day-to-day basis you've not got that much time, so I wanted it to look, you know, you to be able to pop on a pop of colour on your eyes and just kind of brighten it up. Now we're getting into like that spring summer weather, it's, you know, getting nicer, so I'm wanting to wear a lot more colour. So what I thought I would do is do 3 different looks using 3 different palettes with like 3 different kind of tones and things like that. I'm going to try and keep the palettes on the cheaper end, so I'm going to try and keep it down, and hopefully you will have these kind of colours already if you like wearing makeup, and maybe you don't know how to use them, so I'm going to be showing you a way to do, you know, use them really easy and simple. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to work with some brights. So what I was thinking of doing is doing like a sunset type eye for you guys and showing you how I like to do a really easy, simple sunset eye. Right, so this is going to be the first palette we're going to be dipping into for look number 1, and this is the Morphe 35B palette. So you pick these up from Morphe online, Boots sell them, Cult Beauty, there's quite a lot of places that now stock Morphe. So this is what the palette looks like right here. As you can see, you've literally got every single shade you would need. So maybe if you're looking at investing into a bright eyeshadow palette, you don't have any, but you want one that's like an all-rounder, this is a great one to go for. So what I was thinking for like the whole sunset eye is popping into the yellow, the orange, maybe a bit of this hot pink, and then a purple. So I'm going to show you how to do one eye on camera, and then I will go over and do the other eye and kind of finish the look for you. So I'm going to firstly pop into the yellow shade. So I'm going to concentrate this right in my inner corner and go into circular motions and bring it in up into my crease. Then popping it into a orange shade, and we're going to start to buff this in. Now the trick to blending colours together is you want to go 50% onto the colour you've just done and 50% off. So I ended my yellow here, so I'm going to go slightly more into the yellow and buff it in, and then obviously drag it through. That will make that blend just really seamless. And don't be afraid to go back in with colours you've already used. So I'm just going to take the same brush, this is literally a 1 brush does all, and just take that yellow again and then buff that in just to kind of bring that colour back, because obviously the yellow is gonna kind of diffuse a little bit when you're popping more colour on top of it. We're going to go into a pink, hot pink, and again we're going to do that 50%. So my orange stopped about here, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit and then start to blend. Go back in with the orange just to kind of brighten that up, because obviously the pink has taken that away a little bit. And then finally what we're going to go in with is some purple. I'm not going to go in with a really deep purple, I'm just going to take a nice kind of like pinky purple shade and just bring this down. Now I'm doing a rounded eye because rounded eyes suit my eye shape a lot more than what a cat eye was, but obviously if you wanted to do a cat eye, you could do a cat eye. I just think that, you know, just a really nice rounded eye just looks so beautiful on a day-to-day basis. And that is the shape for the sunset eye. Now obviously the inner part of the eye isn't looking so good, so we're going to do a little cut crease. Now cut creases, some people really worry about doing cut creases. I do a cut crease most days, so I can pretty much do one in my sleep, but I'm going to show you my favourite way to do a cut crease to make sure, you know, you're getting it perfect every time. So what I like to use for my cut creases are the P. Louise bases, and then you want to take a little flat brush. This is a Morphe M124 brush. Pick up that product on your hand. You want to put it on the back of your hand to warm the product up. You don't want to apply it straight from the tube onto your eye, or it will just be too watery and it will glide all over your eye and make a big mess. So I like to go back and forth, really load my brush up with that product, and then you aren't going to want to use a swiping motion, you're going to want to pat the product on. So just start to pat that shade just like that. So you see I have literally just patted that product onto my eye, and then while it's still tacky, I just take my finger and I'm just gonna kind of pat and blend out that outer corner. This is gonna stop any kind of like product building up and making that really like harsh line where you're gonna now apply eyeshadow on the outer corner, just kind of blend it in, and it just makes a really seamless blend. What I now like to do is set my cut crease down, so I'm going to use just another bigger flat brush and take a white eyeshadow and pat this on to the cut crease. This is just going to make it look really stark white. So this is what we are working with. I really love how gorgeous this sunset eye looks. It's really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do this eye off camera, and then we will put some mascara on and we will see the finished look. Right, so I've just popped a bit of mascara on and obviously done this eye, and then all I'm going to take is just a little bit of highlight, just a white shade. Any highlight you've got will do nicely, and just popping that in my inner corner just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. So this is look number 1. I think this is pretty easy, but really effective kind of sunset looking eye. I love a cut crease and it just really brightens your eye up. If you wanted to add a little bit something, pop a bit of bottom lash mascara on and maybe some lashes. I'm not putting lashes on right now because obviously I'm showing you 2 more looks, so I'm going to take this off and come back, so I don't want to pop lashes on and then take them off and put them back on again. So I've just put a little bit of mascara on, but obviously I think this would look really gorgeous with just a nice glossy lip, really make the eyes kind of talk and speak for themselves. We will move on to look number 2. Right everyone, so look number 2, what we're going to go for is probably one of my favourites, because I am a pastel colour lover. I absolutely adore pastels, and this eyeshadow palette is the epitome of that. What we're going to be going in with is again another Morphe palette. Oh my god, this palette. It is my favourite palette. You have seen me use this before on my channel. I love it. Can you tell by how dirty it is? It needs a bit of a good clean. Now, I love doing this look because it's so easy. I can literally do it in 5 minutes and we're good to go. So what we are going to go in with is this shade right here, and maybe a little bit of this one. I love using all of these eyeshadow colours. One of my favourites is the purple, but because we used purple in the last look, I want to kind of switch up a little bit. So we're going to go with blues. I literally just take a bog standard brush and take that periwinkle blue shade and pop it all over my lid. And then I'm just going to buff this into my crease. Literally just like that. Then I like to take a liquid eyeliner. This is my favourite. It's the Ciate Stamp and Drag liquid liner. It's got a really fine point on it, and I'm just going to do a little wing. Just like that. Curl my lashes. Put a little bit more mascara on. And then one thing I do like to do is just go in to this shade right above the shade that we've just been using and just pick this up and pop that in the inner corner. Now I'm going to go over and do the other side off camera, and then we will be back to see the final look. So this is look number 2 all done. I really love this blue look. I think it looks really simple and nice, but very like spring and summer. I would probably complement this with either just like a normal gloss on the lips, or maybe like a pinky colour. I think that would look really beautiful. I just love how simple and easy this is, but it makes it look like you've put so much more effort in, which I really love. This blue complements my eyes because it's kind of similar shades, so it just brings my eyes out a little bit more. And I really like how the blue complements the pink in my hair at the moment. Like when I had my purple hair, I used to wear purple a lot because it, you know, it made it just look so beautiful. I would recommend, if you like messing around with changing your hair colours and stuff, match your eyeshadow to your hair colours because it looks sick. So yeah, this is the second look. We will get on to the third and final look. Right everybody, so now on to the third and final look, and this one's going to be a little bit of a different one. We're going to be incorporating some neutral shades and then a pop of colour. So I'm actually going to be popping it into 2 palettes, but they are both drugstore. The first one is the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Fire palette. This palette is a gorgeous warm toned eyeshadow palette, and we're going to be dipping into this shade and then maybe these ones here, and then I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Edit, and this is the Petite eyeshadow palette of their Brights. So this is what it looks like, and I think we're going to dip into this shade right here. So I've actually done this look before on a night out, and I really loved how it looked, so I'm just going to edit a couple of little things of it, but I'm going to keep the whole basis of it the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus the neutral shades on the actual eye itself, and then we're going to do a pop of pink in the inner corner because I think it just really brightens the eye and looks really cool. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and we're going to just pop some of this in my crease. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to cut my crease. I don't want this to be too complicated, so we've literally just done one colour, and I'm going to not do a half cut crease that we did with the first look. I'm going to do a full cut crease. Then once I have done that, what I'm going to take is just a fluffy brush, and we're going to go into this Ashes shade down here, and I'm going to make like a smoky kind of eyeshadow look. Not eyeshadow, eyeliner, that's what I meant. So I've literally just taken that shade and building up the colour close to my lash line, and then just buffing it up to create like a really buffed out wing. Then I'm just going to take a flat brush and a champagne-y kind of shade. So I'm going to go into this one down here, which is Bonfire. And I'm just going to go back in with that Ashes shade and go back in and intensify that brown. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to add that pop of colour. So I'm just going to take a little pointer brush and go in with that hot pink shade. And we're just going to pop this right in the inner corner. Just like that. Then I'm just going to curl my lashes. Pop a little bit of mascara on. And what I'm now going to do is go off and do the other eye off camera, and then we will be back to see the final look. Right, so this is eye look number 3. I really love how this looks. I love the pop of colour in the inner corner. You can literally do this with every colour. I like to use yellow also and orange. I probably wouldn't do it with like really dark colours like a dark blue or purple, but pastel pinks, pastel purples and blues would probably look really cool too. I just love the pop of pink, especially with my hair at the moment. So let's pop on a lip and we will see the look finally complete. Right, so I just popped on this lipstick from MAC. It's in the shade Patisserie and it's a really pretty kind of baby pink, and it's got a really nice kind of shimmer to it. So this is the look complete. I did pop on some lashes. I've used the GWA Fantasy Mermaid lashes. I really like how the way that these lashes look. They're really fluttery, but you can still obviously see the eyeshadow underneath, which I love. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you would like to see more videos with this kind of structure around different maybe colours or textures or that kind of thing, more like informational videos, I do really enjoy filming. So I will see you very soon. I am currently uploading 3 times a week on a Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday, all at 5 PM. So please hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell, which will notify you every time that I upload a video. Also, while you're down there, why not give this video a big thumbs up? That would really help me out, so I'm just kind of starting out on YouTube, so it would really help me out and make me very happy. So I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.